Morning. John 3 verse 8 says, "The wind blows wherever it pleases. You hear its sound, but you cannot tell where it comes from or where it is going. So it is with everyone born of the Spirit." My mum and I get really irritated certain times of the year when we get loads of sycamore seedlings germinating in our gardens, even though neither of us have an actual sycamore tree. The helicopter wing-shaped seeds blow in the wind and land wherever they are bidden, with the aim of spreading and keeping their species going. They thrive in amongst any plant and sometimes have quite a deep root by the time you notice them. So here's my question. Are you a sycamore tree, or are you a brick wall? A tree bends to the tune of the wind. It has no choice, unless there's a brick wall in the way, which stops its movement and stunts its growth. It's normally good to have plans, right? Expectations, hopes and dreams. Rigid, written in stone, 5-year plan. Better than flailing around with no aims, surely. But are you a brick wall, rigid, blocking the opportunity to move and grow with set ideas for your future? Or are you a sycamore tree, deep-rooted, flexible, and spreading wherever the wind may send you? Being open to the Spirit moving is exciting. People who thought they knew exactly where they were going can suddenly find circumstances occur to change their direction. The expression "God moves in mysterious ways" is often used when looking back on how things have turned out, invariably acknowledging that things didn't go as planned, but often the end result was better than expected. We cannot control the work of the Holy Spirit, but we do block him when we try and control our lives. He works in ways that we cannot predict or understand. Just as we did not control our physical birth, we cannot control our spiritual birth. It is a gift from God. So after being born of the Spirit, surely our eyes have turned to God's purpose in our lives, even though it's not clearly known where those plans may take us. If you are a control freak like me, it's hard to let go and let God. I speak to myself when I encourage us to be more open to the Spirit moving, so we can acknowledge those coincidences of life turning in our favour or against our original will as actual God incidences. Relying on God's Spirit to lead our lives could be misconstrued as flailing around with no set plans, because we go out into the unknown future. But a conscious daily drinking and refilling of the Spirit helps us to go out with the right focus. A bit like putting on the armour of God symbolically every day to help us face daily challenges and be strong against the devil's schemes. So my prayer today is that we may all go out in this power of the Spirit to live and work to God's praise and glory, and just like the sycamore seed, to go wherever the spiritual wind may take us.